Hello, all you Earth signs. Welcome to your weekly energy update. And we are going to be looking at the week of January 9th to January 16th, but these are always timeless. So if you're coming across this outside that time frame, I would still watch it because, of course, there's messages for you. Trust your gut and your intuition. If you are watching this between January 9th and January 16th, the big day that I wanted to talk about is actually the day after of this time frame, which is January 17th, the Cancer full moon. And because the moon is ruled by Cancer, or the moon rules Cancer, I should say, there's this flood of emotional energy that's coming in that definitely impacts us this coming week. I did create videos for each of the zodiac signs for the Cancer full moon, so I would encourage you to look at that too to see what kind of energies are coming in for you, and I'll have that linked at the end of this video here. But for this week, we're going to pull a card here from the Guardian Angel cards and to see what the angels would like all of you Earth signs to know, all you Taurians, your Virgos, you Capricorns, no matter where it is at in your chart. Let me just give these a little shuffle here. All right, Guardian Angels, what do you have for our Earth signs for this week? What would you like them to know, please? Okay, there we go. And I love just the imagery on these cards. And you got prayer. And that says, Dear Guardian Angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love with and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. And I really like that. I mean, there's so many good, juicy tidbits in there in that prayer. And we're going to pull additional cards here from the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot in a moment. But the message outside of all that deliciousness is prayer. It's asking, it's reaching out to your guardian angels. They respect our free will to choose whatever story we're going to apply to situation, emotions, whatever we do in our life. And they're already working on things that we asked them to before we came down here. But they respect our free will and won't meddle in our lives unless we, of our own free will, ask them to. And so that's kind of this underlying message here too about prayer is ask us. We are so willing to bring you answers, to show you synchronicities, just to help in any way that we can that aligns with your highest experience here. So each day, as soon as you remember, try to ask them, if you want them to meddle in your life and to bring you that highest experience of unconditional love in your life and answers and all that, just ask because they will answer for sure. So let's give these a shuffle and we'll see what else the Creator wants all our Earth signs to know about this week. All right, what else for our Earth signs, please? Okay. And I feel like this one right here too. So let's start with this one here. Yep, judgment. So this is, don't feel like, you're going to judgment now. This is all about, this is your human self. This is the ego side, our shadow side, our human experience, the one that is ruled by fight or flight. And so it is awareness that's coming because this is the real you. This is the higher you. And you can see it's card number 20XX. It's double endings and double beginnings. So you have this awareness that's coming that's connecting you to the higher realms. So exactly as we were talking about this underlying message about connecting to the higher realms, asking for that answers, for that connection, because you have this whole posse of support on the other side, all those beings of unconditional love and light, that you connect through your higher self, the higher you, your soul that's already existing still on the other side. But you've got your guardian angels and your spirit guides, your loved ones who lived with you on this earth and have passed, your ancestors, creator, spirit, Holy Spirit, whatever your beliefs are of those beings of unconditional love and light. you can connect with them. And this week, this is an encouragement to do so, because they are so ready for you to kind of, they're in the coffins here, in the bottom down here. And it's like how we feel when we are existing and we're not living, and it's time for you to like it says, rise from the dead. Because in the prayer card here, dissolving your past guilt or regret, these judgments. Judgment is what our human self does. It's always contrasting to know and judging others and itself. Am I lovable? Am I more lovable than them? Am I acceptable? Am I more acceptable than? Am I going to get rejected? Oh no. That whole fear-based world that our human allows us to experience. That is all what this is, doing. And it says, help me see that all is always in perfect and divine order, letting go of that fear that you have for your future, and live fully within each precious moment, right? And feeling that eternal love that is always around you, that's always surrounding you. And all that has to do with connecting to our true passion, our true world, our true love, our true selves. And so this is the week that you're having this little awareness and the spark come. Yeah, because you have the Ace of Cups. Cups are your emotions, and this is the Holy Grail. This is the golden chalice, and what's in this is the living waters. What's coming from Spirit and filling this up is the essence of the unconditional love of our Creator, of who we really are in the outside world. And so you're filling up with that love, and it's overflowing out. So this is definitely about connecting to the love that's from above on the other side. So this is definitely in relation to one another. And with this being a one, this being double endings, one is a new beginning. So you're ending the old ways of feeling and the old ways of being, and igniting this newness, this new love in your life. Wow. Yeah, because you got another ace. Ace of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your aha inspiration, your passion, also your spiritual energy. So this gift that's being handed to you is this beautiful new energy, this new excitement and passion in your life. You're, like we were talking about, you're not just existing anymore. You're really starting to live, because you're questioning those beliefs of judgment and contrast, all those expectations of who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, what you should do, need to, have to, must do, all that restrictive beliefs and opinions that we had from the outside world. You're questioning those as you connect to your higher self, as you're realizing that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. There's no conditions for it. So you get to live, you get to express this passion, this beautiful love within you, and it allows you to see how you uniquely want to share your unconditional love with the world. This is that aha inspiration of this is what I was told I was supposed to want for my life, but this is what I want for my life, but I've been afraid to express it. And now this beautiful invitation's coming for you to live that and to express that. Yeah. Because here's the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles is the outside world. Here's all the work that you've been doing. Here's all that wonderful output you have been, and you've been feeling like an apprentice. You've been feeling like an assistant. You've been feeling like you are like lower than, less than. You've been learning and growing as you've been going along, but you're ready for that next step. You're ready to become a master. You're ready to share your own creations with the world, whereas before you feel like an apprentice is doing the work of the master, being trained from the master, doing things like the master told them to, like the boss has been telling you to do. But it feels like you're ready to be your own boss. You're ready, whether that's in a job, career, relationship, expressing yourself the way you want to. So this is exactly what we were talking about here. And then you have the King of Cups. And Cups is the emotions, again. And you have the Ace of Cups, and now you have the King of Cups, which is the ultimate emotion that you can feel, which the highest emotion would be the unconditional love of the other side. And he actually even has the chalice, the Ace of Cups, right here in his hot little hands. So this is all about you mastering your emotions and sharing that with the world. Because one of the big things that the King of Cups, having experienced the whole emotional journey of the cup suit, is that you can make decisions in your life by emotion, but generally it's when we're doing that as this human being who is so ruled by fight or flight, if we're making decisions by our emotions, we're usually making decisions by fear. And so when we're in the human form, there's a message about balancing between mind and heart. Don't be so making decisions emotionally from fear, and also not making decisions so in our heads from our human mind, because our human mind has all these expectations and all that pressure we were talking about in, rooted in fear as well, all that judgment and all that contrast, all the should-bes and expectations. But when you connect to the unconditional love and the energy from up above, if you can get into that quiet place where you are listening to spirit and your higher self and getting those answers, then you can make decisions from that emotional gut feeling, that connection to the spirit realm, right? And I know, earth signs, of course, you're very grounded. I mean, pentacles would be your ability to ground yourself and to live that outside world and not freaking out so much. So you're already pretty good at balancing and grounding yourself and not flying off the handle, making decisions emotionally or in your mind. You're really good at balancing things out. But with this new adventure that's coming, this new energy that's coming, you're able to really choose how you want to uniquely express this unconditional love with the world. So this week is a big Shazam for you, in that you realize that you want to live your passion, that you want to live this, but that you're not alone and you got this great support team. It's just a matter of using your earth energy to ground yourself, get out of the chaotic sounds and noise of fear of the outside world, really get into this inner place and connection to the upper world, and you're going to get messages, you're going to get answers, you're going to get guidance like you never have before, because the world needs you to express the unique you. You're ready to get out of the assistant manager position and get into managing your life, being your own boss, making your own decisions based with all this beautiful support that you have. So like a king, like a king is surrounded. If you're surrounded by fear-based advisors, like our human side is, we're going to make fear-based decisions. But when you surround yourself with all this unconditional love and these beings who are so wise, they're outside of space and time. So if you surround yourself then from this king's point of view with all these advisors who are so wise, so intelligent, so unconditionally loving, you make definitely different decisions for your life than you would from this other point of view. So there's this beautiful, beautiful awareness that comes. So this week, definitely try to take as much time as you can away from the noise to connect to this beautiful support team you have, because it's going to make a difference in your life. So I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, well, I'm going to leave the reading there. I do want to let you know that in addition to these readings, I also put out monthly readings by each zodiac sign, new moon, full moon readings, and a variety of other readings. And of course, I also did a new year reading, like a little sneak peek into 2022. So I'll have that linked here, and a lot of those videos linked here in just a moment. But if you're enjoying these videos, and if you want to be notified of when these new videos come out so you don't miss a thing, if you give this video a little like and you click the subscribe button and the notification bell, This will allow you, one, to be notified when new videos come out, but also helps you share the love. Because when you like this video, it just helps the YouTube algorithm share this video with other people as a recommended or suggested video. I never have any expectations that you do that, but if you feel so inclined, I would greatly appreciate that. All right, all my dears, just know that as you're going through your life, each and every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, you take care.